Okay, let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation,
under
God,
God,
indivisible,
with
with
liberty
liberty and justice for all.
The first order of business is the accepting of the minutes from the May 12th meeting. Do I have a motion?
Ed Jessup will make the motion to accept the May 12th minutes.
I'll second that, Richie.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Carried. Next, there are no monthly revenue reports, no correspondence. So the next is the matter of the public hearing. I'm going to apologize for this. What happened is we had multiple notices in different places announcing what the Zoom connection was for our meeting, and they didn't agree with each other. So no matter how we chose to hold the meeting, we ran the risk of people from the public looking on or clicking on the wrong link and being told they couldn't access and therefore not being able to participate in the meeting. I didn't feel that we could risk that that kind of misunderstanding or lack of opportunity from the public. And so I thought that the best thing to do is to simply postpone it until July 14th. There is a resolution in your package. Do I have a motion to reschedule the public hearing for the rezoning action to July 14th, please?
I'll make a motion to.
Do I have a second?
Ed Jessup will
Ed
second.
seconds, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Carried. Next up is related to the Baby Vision East project. This is just accepting a performance bond for the stormwater management facilities. Do I have a motion?
Ed Jessup will make the motion to accept the stormwater bond.
I'll second it.
All in
Joan.
favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Carried. Next up is the MS4 speediest permit compliance. This is the annual report that's delivered to us. And it's just an acknowledgement that we've received it and that it's available online. There's the link so that anyone can look at it as in the agenda. If any of the board members want a hard copy of it, let me know and I'll get it printed out for you. But it's available. Do I have a motion to accept?
No, excuse me, there's no motion or anything on that.
Okay, so it's just informing them. That's it.
Yes, sir.
All right, great, thanks. All right, next up is a request from the building department for a refund of a building permit fee. It's the usual deal, right? They put in a request to put on a deck, submitted all the fees, and then decided not to move forward with it. So we're returning $190 of the $200. Do I have a motion?
No motion.
So moved.
I'm going to go with
I'm sorry.
Richie seconded and Richie made the motion and Joe seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Carried. Next up, in your package, you should have the wage scale. This is the annual approval of the wages for the summer seasonal staff for Parks and Rec. There's also the associated user fee schedule. This is something we do every year around this time. Are there any questions or discussion? If not, do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion, Joe.
Okay, this is for the wage scale.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
Do I have
okay. That's separate?
Yeah, and is
Okay.
there a second?
I'll second Joe's motion.
I heard Gary second it.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Carried. Next up is the user fees. Do I have a motion?
Ed Jessup will make that motion.
Second by Gary.
Second.
Second by Gary.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Carried. CAC, moving on to committee reports. Anything from the CAC?
No, I do not.
From Highway?
No.
Anything from Business and Economic Development? Ed?
No, and I'm sorry, I said no, excuse me.
Anything from recreation?
No.
Open space?
No,
Any town board comments? Anything from the town attorney?
Nothing additional.
Do I have a motion to open for public comment?
I'll make that motion, Joe Luna.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Yes,
Oh, I can't
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all opposed? Carried. One note, the public comment period is limited to people speaking once and speaking for less than 5 minutes. So with that in mind, is there anyone who would like to make a comment or ask a question? Going twice.
Ed Jessup will make a motion to close the public comment session.
Do I have a second?
Second by Gary.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Carried. I believe we have a need to go into executive session to discuss personnel performance issues. So do I have a motion?
Excuse me,
Yes.
Yeah.
Supervisor, there, under town board discussion, we wanted to know if the town board would consider making guidelines for when the public needs to use the courtroom for various things. And then maybe for the next meeting, we could have some kind of a guideline that I can use when I,
Sure, I can do that. Well, let me say, I will attempt to do that. One of
Okay.
the things that's going to be confusing about that is currently the guidelines out of the state would say that the guidelines for people from the public having a gathering in the meeting room would be different than the guidelines for the town having a meeting in the meeting room,
correct,
which will
Makes sense.
be pretty confusing to the public.
yeah.
Yes.
But if I,
Confusing to me.
Nevertheless, the guidelines for those two things are drastically different right now out of the state.
Right.
And that information is as recent as 2 days ago. So,
any guidance you can give me, I appreciate it.
yeah, okay, I can get that for you. That's fine.
Thank you.
Do I have a motion to adjourn and go into executive session?
Yeah, I'll make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second by Gary.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, all opposed? Carried. Okay, guys, I'll see you here at town hall when you get here.
Okay.
And we're all done.
All right.
Thanks.